Hey y'all. Today I want to talk about life. I mean, like always, but in terms of like what you want out of life. So I know I've been saying this not to y'all, but just in general, like in my real life. Um, I am the happiest I've ever been. And I want this for every woman, every black woman, everybody really. Like I wake up every morning, I'm excited. I look forward to my days. I'm content. Like I live in the moment. You know, it's amazing. I'm in an amazing place. And I just want to share with y'all how people will like try to push you to take their path. And the fact of the matter is that path is theirs, it's not yours. And like, don't let nobody try to make you feel bad or make you feel any type of way for taking your path. Me personally, it was a point in my life where everybody was talking about starting a business. You need to start a business. You're never going to get rich working for nobody else. Boom, boom, bam. So I jumped into selling clothes like I'm going to be the next rainbow. And really, when you really think about that, with no business plan, no really goal for your business and things like that, like you setting yourself up for failure. What ended up happening was I broke even. I bought a whole bunch of clothes. I sold those clothes for what I bought them for. And that was the end of that. I waste money, paying for a website every month, paying for shipping clothes because people want to pick the wrong things on the website and stuff like that. And it was just like, what was the reason? So God set me down like, look, you need to take your path for you. Like just because everybody else love entrepreneurship, it don't mean it's for you. Just because everybody else want to own a bunch of properties, that don't mean it's for you. Just because everybody else is doing that don't mean that that's your path. And that's okay. Like when I was doing all of that shit, trying to do what everybody else was doing, I was stressed out. My hair was falling out. I was gaining all of this weight. Like I was just in a really bad place, emotionally, mentally, physically. Like your body literally responds to those type of things. Like, and God just had to show me, like, just because the next person is doing it and they like it, it doesn't mean that you should do it, and it don't mean that you're gonna like it. And I just want to give that to y'all, like. If your friends and your homegirls and your favorite cousin is getting married and having kids and going on couples trips and whatever else, like that's great for them. If that's not what you want, don't focus on that. Focus on what you do want. Sometimes like it's spend some time with yourself to get to know you. Like people think that it's so important to be in a relationship, to be partnered off with somebody. And like, it is. Like, I look forward to meeting my husband. I look forward to vacations and getting married and honeymoons and whatever the case may be. I think I still want a son. I still want another child. My youngest daughter is 10, finna be 11 next week. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like one day to me is 1,000 days to God. And the God that I serve, He will never leave me. He will never forsake me. He told me that He wished above all things that I be in health and that I prosper. My God told me that He will give me the desires of my heart, whatever those may be. So I don't question what nobody else is doing, how they doing it, how long it took them to do it, or nothing else. I'm going to follow my path. And right now, I'm happy. And I think that's the most important thing. Like, I'm happy. I wake up every morning in this house. My house is small. It's like 1,100 square feet, but it's mine. I love my house. When I pull up outside that house, when I pick up my kids from school and I pull up in this driveway every day, my heart smiles. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. People said, well, you should get a two-flat. You should do this. You should try this. I don't want to be a landlord. I don't. That's not something that I wanted for me. I wanted my kids to have the space they need to run around. They have a backyard. They could put a pool out there. We could do whatever we want to do. I don't want to worry about Nobody calling me talking about the heat ain't working, the toilet stopped up. That's not where I'm at in my life right now. You know, will it come in the future? Possibly. But right now, my point is this. Find out what make you happy right now and focus on that. You know, it's just so many things that people will try to, you know, look down on you about. Like, people be posting like, how you wear a Louis Vuitton purse, but you don't own no property. Everybody don't want to own property. Baby, when them raccoons was up in my attic and I was paying exterminators with no results, and a raccoon died on the side of my house and it was sticking up the neighborhood and the neighbors was complaining, you think I wish I could have called the landlord and said, hey, come and get this. Come and do this. Come and take care of this. I pay you rent. I would love to have done that. So I understand. People will try to push you, try to tell you what you should want, try to tell you what your vision is. And that's why you got to watch less TV too. Because television is somebody else telling you their vision. Your vision got to come from in here. God gave you a vision. He said when he formed us in our mother's womb, he knew the plans that he had for us. Go back and read Jeremiah. And, you know, that's why I feel like I'm God's favorite. That's why I always say that, because I trust God completely. Every single day, I know that, you know, God loads me daily with benefits. Whatever I need for today, God already done took care of it. It's provisioned. It's in the plan. It's done. It's taken care of. I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress how I'm going to feed my kids, how I'm going to whatever. Like, I work a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job. You know, I'm not balling. I don't have $1 million saved in a bank. I don't have a large 401k I can fall back on. And that's fine. Because, you know, I know people who make a lot of money, who, you know, can buy whatever they want. But they not happy. They arguing with everybody else around them. They don't have no peace. What I have, money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, when I pull up outside of this house, I was like, oh my God, thank you, God. Like, I literally feel like that every single day. That's what you should be praying for peace, contentment, joy. Like, I live in the moment now. It be times where I go somewhere and I don't even pull out my phone. Like, I just want to soak it up and enjoy it on the inside of me. Like, I'm enjoying this. I love this. This is fun. This is beautiful. You know, let me soak it up for me, not for the world to see. And that's how I know that I where I'm at, I'm supposed to be. Because I never felt like this before. I never felt like, you know, I don't know. I guess I just lived a lot of my life comparing myself to other people, seeing them be able to buy this and do that. Like, I know people who can buy their kids a lot of stuff and like they gloat about that. My kids got this, designer this, woo, woo, woo. I could get them whatever. Kids bad as hell, hard-headed, fast, like don't listen to them and nobody else. Kids telling them what they is and ain't gonna do. Like, no respect, no, like, but they look nice though. They got $1,000 worth of clothes on their back though. What is it all for? What? I mean, I don't know. So my point is that, you know, focus on you. God gave you a vision. He gave all of us one. And the fact of the matter is, your gifts that God gave you is going to make room for you. But just be aware that, like, your timing might not be God's timing. So figure out what make you happy today and focus on that, you know.